go.
Podcast
time.
What is up, my man, and everyone listening? I guess you're my man in this scenario.
Okay.
Anyway, well, irregardless, this is the Brothers Game Podcast with me, Nicolai.
And me, Brian. Hello.
What's up, big dog?
I have something important to address right at the top.
Oh, retraction?
So last episode, I
Something
said
like that.
something about having about 1,700-ish downloads. I was very wrong.
Oh, yeah.
We were
Way more than
well
that.
past 2,000
Dude,
when I
thank you
said
guys
that.
so much.
So yes, thank you everyone
It's
who
way
has
more than we thought.
downloaded. You guys have been rocking it. We had like 300
300
something
in the last
downloads
30
and then,
days?
Yeah.
Insane. It's really cool to see actual growth in the podcast. Like, you know, we're not huge, obviously. We're not
No.
like now making money on it or something, but like the exponential growth is really cool to see.
Yeah.
Because and that's how, you know, that's what you kind of hope for, is that you do a podcast long enough, people just start to listen to it,
Yeah.
right? And that does seem to be happening, which is pretty sweet. So if you downloaded and if you're listening, well, then you're obviously hearing this.
Yes.
If you don't hear this, you're not listening. So I guess I'm only talking to listeners, aren't I?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Please keep it up. You know, if you're on YouTube, shoot us some comments and likes and stuff. We'd love to interact a little more with people.
Subscribe to the channel.
But
and-
anyway, that's just we just wanted to say that.
And if you're a long-time listener, well, good news. There's going to be a lot of Pokemon in this episode.
Oh man, shocker!
So,
I have some other stuff too. So
yeah.
yeah, but well, what do you want to start with, Brian?
Well. Let me consult the notes.
Well.
So actually, the first few things I have to talk about aren't Pokemon related at all.
Nice.
So, okay.
Just a little Pokemon tease for you.
So, so I finished playing Pokemon Coliseum. I called it good when I reached the point that I did. Whereas, so I had like all but one or two of the snaggable Pokemon. I had beaten all of the Coliseums and Mount Battle, and I was like, "Yeah, this is good. I'm done."
Yeah.
And so
Gotcha.
that's all I have left to say about Pokemon Coliseum.
Yeah. But
so
overall review.
yeah, still good.
Great.
Like just like I said last time, I'd say it's upper middle.
Do you compare it
Among
more
Pokemon games.
with Stadium and Stadium 2, or kind of more with the mainline games? Because there's a lot more story
Yeah,
to
I
it.
suppose it's closer to the Stadium 2 in that sense, but yeah, it's also
Those don't have much of a story
it's
mode.
like it's
though.
in between the two.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel like too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
It's just that there's a lot of tournament fights and stuff.
It's definitely very battle focused,
Yeah.
but it's definitely more story based than the stadiums are.
And now that I've played the game, I keep hearing people using background music from it in the background
music
of their
is very
videos.
good. Yeah,
And
so
the music is pretty good.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, that is one of the best parts about it. What interests me the most about those games actually is the shinies,
Oh, okay.
because there is shinies. All the encounters you have with the dark Pokemon and stuff, they have a 1 in 8,000 chance to be shiny, just like in the mainline games. But the most interesting thing is that almost all the shiny palettes are totally different than the mainline games. Like whoever's jobs or people's jobs it was to put the shinies in just made up their own shinies.
Wow.
So Coliseum and Gale of Darkness all have completely different shinies, and some of them are insanely cool.
Yeah.
Like Espeon's is like a light blue instead of that green. Like there's some really sweet shinies in that game.
Cool.
But because they're full odds, 1 in 8,100, it's like a really rough game to shiny hunt in. And you can just kill those Pokemon, or they can kill themselves, right?
Yeah.
They use that one dark move or whatever
Shadow Rush.
Shadow Rush that does like recoil. So could you imagine doing that with a shiny? Would be awful.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I just thought that was cool and wanted to throw that in there too. So are you like looking to play Gale of Darkness, or gonna take a break on that?
I will at some point, but
Yeah.
I've been doing a few other things now, so I'll get to what I did immediately after.
Sure.
Coliseum. So I got this Guitar Hero guitar by
Oh yeah, you got the fancy one.
by the brand CRKD, which apparently is supposed to be pronounced cracked.
Oh, okay.
Like a video from their company said it that way. And I got that working with Clone Hero.
Yeah.
And I downloaded all of all the Guitar Hero games except for like On Tour. So all the mobile ones.
Right. Yeah.
And I got Rock Band anyway. 1 through 4 on there too. And so I have like 1,500 songs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah, 1,500. Because I have that too.
Yeah, and I went through and just played a bunch of them, and so I can still do like 95% plus on hard mode on most songs, which is good.
Good.
I haven't really even tried expert mostly, and I did a few that were just like murder on my fingers. Just my arm was.
When you're out of practice with that game, your fingers get so tired. Doing expert especially.
Yeah,
it's
like
crazy.
I did Delvin Down to Georgia hard mode.
Oh man, yeah, and it's a long song too.
Yeah, it's a real endurance test. That 100%. One for sure.
Yep. But man, those games are so fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of, they just announced by some of the original creators of Guitar Hero, the ones that moved on to Rock Band eventually, and then left Rock Band, are doing a new Guitar Hero-like game for the Switch 2.
Nice.
There's not a ton of more info on it right now, or release date necessarily, or what they're going to do about a guitar peripheral. I assume there will be one then coming out for the Switch 2. But I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'm certainly interested. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that.
I tried out Rocksmith just a little.
Yeah, very different.
You have a real guitar.
A real freaking guitar.
That you can plug into like a normal amplifier and play.
Yep. I think the idea was to really actually try to make you play real guitar.
So I didn't really play the game very much. I did play on the guitar a little bit. So I'd love to actually try that. I might
it's interesting,
pick that up.
Yeah.
I don't know how you plug in a normal guitar though.
Could you just plug in your guitar?
Because like I don't think there was a USB connector on the Rocksmith guitar, but maybe I'm wrong. It's been a long time.
It'd be so funny
remember.
if there was a cable that's like guitar jack to USB.
I mean, there probably is. So
I wonder. That'd be so funny.
I know. I mean, there's XLR to USB. It's not that different,
right? I guess that's not that different, huh?
So.
That's great. Anyway, I'm really interested to see what comes of that. So if it's got a good set list, I'm definitely interested.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, continue.
So the next game I tried, so I was going through my backlog in chronological order, and then I took kind of a break from that, sort of. And then I decided I was just going to go through a bunch of the GameCube games, because GameCube is actually a significant chunk of the list.
And it's just such a great era of games to me. Yeah.
So I tried out Star Wars Rogue Leader.
Oh yeah.
So we owned that game when we got our first GameCube. It was one of the launch titles.
It is a launch title.
And it was one of the 3 games we got with the GameCube. That, Sunshine, and Smash.
Good stuff.
And I remember, so I owned it. It wasn't we didn't rent it. I owned it, and I remember getting rid of it. And so I was like, okay, so
why?
And I don't remember playing it much. I was like, okay, so what was wrong with it? What didn't I like? So I don't know if this is exactly what the problem was, but
here's your problem now.
Playing it. Yeah, here's my current problem. I can't see anything.
That's so funny.
Makes me feel like I need glasses or something.
Am I stupid, or is this game ugly?
These I have to fight these tiny black and gray ships on this black and gray background.
Yeah.
With no.
That's hilarious.
And so like Star Wars Jedi Starfighter.
Yeah.
As the enemy ships are flying around you, there's a target around the ship.
Little reticles and stuff, and
you don't get that. So you just have to find them. And also your ship is moving really fast, which makes it really difficult to maneuver. And so
you just can't get a handle on what's going on.
Even if you hold the brakes down the whole time, you're still going way too fast. It's really... So it was just a nightmare to try to do anything.
Interesting.
So I put it back down again.
Yeah,
and
I mean, there it is.
This time is the last time. I'm just
I
not
know
going
it's
to bother
not,
with that game
it's not
again.
beloved.
No.
So I'm sure it's just bad, maybe.
Yeah.
But now I definitely want to try it too.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my modded Wii, so I can definitely, I can just try it. So I hear the same thing about Star Wars Bounty Hunter too, is that it's just annoying to play, basically.
That's also on my backlog, so it's
I'm going to try that too.
I'm going to see.
Because I love
how that
Clone
compares.
Wars and Jango Fett, so I'm like, I would love to like it, but but
I played the Star Wars Clone Wars game for GameCube, but I played with
that a lot.
I played with an invulnerability cheat.
Oh yeah, well,
which is how I beat it, because
it's a great era of cheat
I don't know
codes
that I ever would have
beaten
it or even played it that much without that cheat.
Yeah.
So
there's no Star Wars games that I really love.
For me,
I like Star Wars.
Basically, just Jedi Starfighter.
I will say, not that when I modded my PSP, I played the PSP version of Force Awakens. Force Unleashed, I mean. Force Awakens.
Unleashed, yeah.
That's a little late. PSP, Force Awakens. Doesn't really go together. But the Force Unleashed, yeah. And I really enjoyed that on PSP.
Yeah.
That was fun, so... And I played that on Wii a little bit way back in the day. So.
I always refused to play it because I still hate the idea of of Darth Vader having a Padawan. So.
Oh, for sure. They've tried to do that a lot.
Yeah.
You mean apprentice. He's a Sith Lord.
Yeah, whatever.
Come on.
Apprentice, Padawan.
Padawan is for Jedi, Brian. Actually, yeah. In the Legends, he's had a couple almost apprentices.
Yeah.
But he always ends up killing them because they just same with Palpatine.
Speaking of that, I had a copy of the Star Wars Encyclopedia that was written in 1999.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah.
And then I just recently got an updated version that came
2
out in
big
2008.
volumes.
It's 3 volumes.
Oh, it's 3? Jeez.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And so I have a prequel encyclopedia and a pre-Disney encyclopedia.
The really
which
good
just
one.
feels really good.
Yeah. The good stuff.
I will say the one negative to this newer one is there's no index and there's no references to the books. So the first
which exact
the
books
first edition, it has a list of a whole bunch of publications, books, comics, etc. And then for every entry in that encyclopedia, it mentions where it shows up. So
that's good.
It'll say C-3PO, and it says C-3PO appeared in these books and movies, and there isn't that in the new one, and that's a little frustrating. So
that's a shame.
I unfortunately still have to rely on Wikipedia for that, but
exactly.
Not that I have anything against Wikipedia. I just liked the idea of having a physical.
The physical's cooler,
everything. But it's still a cool thing. It's an illustrated encyclopedia. It's 3 volumes. It's cool.
Still super cool to have. Yeah, for sure.
And the author of the first one was involved in this one as well, which I think is cool.
That makes sense. Yeah, I love that.
So the next game was Sonic Heroes.
Oh man. What a
so
game.
We were
what a nightmare of a game.
You were so into Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and then Heroes comes out, and we're like, yes, more
Sonic games, man.
This is going to be great.
Oh.
The music is so good.
Oh, Sonic Heroes.
And the opening sequence is really cool. And then you play the game, and it's kind of awful.
It's very janky, that's for sure.
And so...
Even more so, I think.
I played all the way through, so...
I was young enough, I still loved it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
When we rented
it,
I would play, I played a couple levels of Team Sonic and then a couple of Team Rose, and I'd, rotate between them, and I would keep getting stuck all the time. I didn't really get very far in that game. So this time, I played all the way through Team Sonic to up to the last boss.
Up to Egg Emperor or whatever.
And so...
Which is a very annoying fight.
So I get to Egg Emperor, and I'm like, wait a second, I've seen this before. And so I must have watched either you or Alla play.
I know I beat
through that.
I beat most teams.
Yeah.
I know I've beaten Rose and Sonic. I don't know if I've beaten the other two ever. But.
So I looked ahead. I was like, okay, now that I've gone through one whole one, I looked ahead and to see what do you do from this point on, and it is so you beat 14 stages of all 4 teams, and then you unlock the like extra special
The,
one,
like,
just
the
like
final
last,
one. Yeah,
in,
just like last. Yeah.
Sonic Adventure 2, and then at the end of that, you fight Metal Sonic after he has transformed into a giant robot monster thing.
Which is
And
very
so
cool.
what I did was I watched the cutscenes.
Heck yeah.
I looked up a YouTube video that had all the
The
cutscenes of the
YouTube
game,
method of playing
and
games. Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. I've seen everything I need to see, because a big draw to me was to like see that final encounter with Metal Sonic, and now I've seen it.
Yep. So you're like, I'm good.
Because actually fighting and beating him would probably have been a nightmare, because boss fights in those games are kind of terrible.
Not good. No.
They're either
very
super
annoying.
easy or they're terrible.
Yeah, they're very annoying. So
It's so janky.
Adventure
and it's
was
like,
much better.
It's so annoying because it's such an ambitious game. It's such a big game, and it's visually really interesting.
It's pretty
and
good for
kind
the
of
time.
cool.
Looks good, yeah.
But it's so janky.
Yeah.
So horribly
It's
janky.
like just unpleasant. You know? Yeah. 100%. Unfortunate.
Yeah. So then I did the same thing with Shadow the Hedgehog. I didn't actually play it. I mean, I have played it, but I just watched all the cutscenes.
That is a game. And there's a lot of cutscenes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a ton of different endings and, 3 different routes you can take and stuff. And yeah, it's a pretty big game, actually.
Yep.
Again, ambitious.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, trying to do necessarily.
Yeah.
But
So there's 3 games that I have closed the door on,
yeah, you're
or
like, I'm good.
closed the book on. Like, I don't know. I don't know what metaphor I'm looking for. So with my backlog, I have a spreadsheet, because of course I do. And Nerd. I have different. So I have a column that says dropped. And if dropped means yes, what that means is I have absolved myself of the...
This is done now.
Of the requirement to beat it. Like, I am no longer obligated to beat this game, because I have decided it is not worth the effort. I have decided that with Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, sorry.
Insane.
I got to the last boss, and I didn't know how to beat it with the build I had.
Shadow Queen Girl.
I was like, that's fine. I've been through the rest of the game, so...
Yeah. That's not the best parts anyway.
Yeah.
So, no, that's a great game with some great moments. I still prefer the original, but that's just I'll just always be that way. But I do really enjoy that game.
Yeah. So
despite Chapter 2.
There's not a whole lot left on the GameCube list. There's XD Gale of Darkness, and Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes.
Yeah, it's a great way to play the first Metal Gear Solid. What about Prime and Echoes?
Yep, Prime.
Yeah,
Metroid Prime is also on there.
Man, if you care about visuals, the HD remaster for Switch is so gorgeous. It's so awesome.
Also, so I played through the first, I don't know, 6 or 7 stages of Sonic Heroes Team Sonic, and I kept dying and getting game overs, and I was like, okay, I need save states.
Yeah.
So I was going to play it on my PC. And so I bought a USB to GameCube controller adapter.
Heck yeah.
So that I could use my GameCube controller with Dolphin. And I have that working. And then I was like, okay, let's do that for N64 and PlayStation also.
Might as well.
So I did that too. So I can use my PS2 controller or an N64 controller. And so I was going to get this really like fancy $50 GameCube adapter. Instead, I got like an $18 one off Amazon, and it works perfectly fine. So.
Yeah, seriously. That's awesome.
Like, the other one might be better.
Could be.
It's entirely possible.
And if you're
but
a
if this one is
runner,
good enough,
that probably
then,
matters. But yeah, seriously. That's awesome. Yeah, some of those things are too expensive, and I'm like suspicious of why they're so expensive. Yeah, so... Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah. I got a 3DS emulator finally, Azahar.
Oh, yeah.
Azahar. Yeah, and I have it working. I actually have it working with a Switch controller, with my Switch Pro controller.
Oh, sweet.
Because that seemed really like the most close thing to the 3DS controls.
I mean, yeah, you want a nice stick and stuff, and yeah. I mean, there's the touch function to consider.
Yeah,
but you can use your mouse for that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you need it, which it's not as necessary as with DS games. DS games can be really annoying to emulate because how often you need to use the touch controls. But 3DS is a little more like, I don't know, less dependent on the touch usually.
Yeah, with regular DS, I just use keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, that makes sense. I of course have a modded 3DS, so I really have no use for a PC one. But I guess the save states would be nice. But most of the time I don't need them.
So I might just mod my regular 2DS, but I really wanted to hold out for a
you could.
new 2DS XL, and
it'd be really it would be nice to have the larger
screen,
and it can play more games. Like the new version has more RAM. And it can actually run like SNES games and stuff without an emulator, like stuff like that. So that would be nice.
Yeah.
So speaking of DSs, let me talk about the wonderful DSi XL that you got me for my birthday.
Yes.
Early, which my birthday is in 2 days as of this recording. So hey, happy birthday to me. And happy birthday to the Regulation podcast, which is also May 11th. Did you know that?
Hilarious.
Is like their anniversary date. And Eric's birthday is May 10th. I'm like, wow, okay, that's crazy. Anyway, so you got me this, right?
Yeah.
And I was looking at my large library of DS games. And I'm like, I gotta try something. I gotta just try a game I've never played before, you know?
Yeah.
And I chose one. I played it for a little while, and I was shocked and impressed by Phantasy Star Zero.
Ooh.
So you talked about recently that you played like the very first Phantasy Star, is it? And it was like very noticeably the old, like an old game.
Yeah, very old.
Go ahead and pull up that picture I sent you because I want you to see the interface of this game. I think this is such a charming looking game. I love kind of the 3D models and stuff it's gone for. But look at so that's the bottom screen. Shows your health bar, shows all your your customized menu, right? I was shocked at how much like PSO it is.
Yeah.
Like I knew how to do everything because it was that close to Phantasy Star Online, which if you don't know, listeners, we played a ton on the GameCube.
I have nearly 600 hours logged on a single character.
Right? Yeah. And we didn't even play online. Like it was just, a split screen and stuff. So, and that's what I was looking for, like some familiarity, And you go in and it's got the 3 classes with 4 different options between androids and humans.
Nice.
It's got a character creator, which was very fun, as it always is.
Nice.
Love character creation in Phantasy Star. So I made a faux Marl character. She has kind of like a nun outfit almost. She's like a battle nun. It's super cool. It is so like 2000s anime. Like Trigun, Chaotic Sentry, that vibe 100%, which is awesome obviously for us. Like that's our era, that we grew up with. It's got like anime cutscenes. Like it's got like I was impressed by how good it looked and how much seemingly effort there was put into it.
You're
making you very curious,
making
aren't
me
I?
very interested in this. Yeah.
So now I'm going in with expectations, right? Like I see like the symbols are the same, right? To PSO. Like I know what a regular attack and a heavy attack looks like. I know what techniques look like, and stuff. And it's very similar in that, you have the discs and stuff you use to learn techniques. I chose that character because she seemed to have actually decent physical attack also, along with her having the best techniques out of most of the humans.
I think that's true in online as well, that Fomarl has the best physical out of all the forces.
That makes sense. Because I used you start with a wand as that character, as your starter weapon, and I was shocked at how much damage it did just beating stuff with my wand. And so she knew fire from the get-go. Or what's it called in? Foyer. Yeah, that's right.
Or foyer.
Yeah. So you start out, there's like visual novel looking, talking to characters. They're like, oh, so you're going to be a hunter. Oh, that's cool. I'm a hunter too. Stuff like that,
Yeah.
You got to save the planet. Something's going on. Yeah. So right at the start, you sign up to like become a hunter.
Yep.
And they're like, we're glad to have you. I'm the mayor, stuff like that. And then they throw you into it immediately. Yeah. They're like, okay, go to, the creek side or whatever. Yeah. The first area is similar to the forests, but it's a little more mountainous, kind of like brown mountainy. And so you start out, you have a guy with you who's like your friend you've known for a while, but he's a lot better than you, thankfully, because a room full of enemies, you'd be kind of screwed from the very beginning. I don't know if there's multiplayer in this at all, but it felt like a single player experience, which I wasn't used to actually. Yeah. In PSO, it's very like you're supposed to play with people and online with people. And stuff.
It's like there is a single player mode, but
it doesn't. It certainly doesn't feel like it was made for single player, and that's the biggest difference with this game. Is it feels like a single player game, which made it actually a lot more pleasant in some ways. The biggest things being there's like way more items you get. After you kill enemies, dude, it works exactly the same as PSO. Yeah. So just picture that. Nice. Like you walk into a room, some enemies spawn, you have to kill them all. There's some boxes where you hit and there's items. Yeah. And it's exactly the same as PSO. You have your mag that you can feed periodically. So what's so funny is I have to play it differently because I'm used to glitching the game like we did in PSO.
Yeah, with item stacking.
Yeah, we would just item stack all the time. So normally you can only hold 10 healing items, which is actually very limited and like scary. And you can't hold more, so they're just on the ground being wasted. Yeah. So one, that makes you use them actually, not hoard them, which is kind of nice. And it makes me it's like, oh, I have full health. But there's a monomate here, but I already have 10 monomate. I'll just feed my mag a monomate and then pick this one up so it's not wasted. So I'm like playing a lot differently,
Yeah. So I had to do that when I played Blue Burst because item stacking didn't work.
Gotcha.
But the thing that made it okay is, so in PSO, you have to beat the boss of the area to move on to the next area. But in Blue Burst, it's based on your level.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That's cool.
So, which is nice because then if you don't have the HP to take on a boss, you just grind up until you're high enough level and then you just move on to the next area.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, in this, for the first few just areas, this guy's with you the whole time and he's just AI, just kind of fighting stuff with you, which is very helpful, when you're level 1 and you know, it takes 5 hits of anything to kill one creature and 4 are coming at you at once, leveling up is like exactly the same as PSO. It's very helpful when you heal when you level up. I found that to be very helpful. It's really nice. In most rooms, when you clear all the enemies, a box appears in the middle. And it's like a chest, basically. Oh, okay. And you pop it, and a bunch of items come out.
Interesting.
Like a bunch of extra items come out. So more weapons, healing items, Meseta and stuff like that. I found it has all the same items. Moon atomizers still, heal your party members or revive your party members. What's that thing that heals, that revives you? Not a photon drop. Not a telepipe. What is it? What's the one that resurrects you? Do you remember?
It's like it's
we can do it.
It's obviously not a Poke doll, but it's something kind of like that.
It is. It is like a doll. That. You're right. It's a something doll.
Escape doll.
Escape doll.
Escape doll.
Escape doll sounds right.
I think.
Yep, that sounds right. Anyway.
Yeah.
it has those.
Yeah.
Anyway, at some point, he just goes, "All right, I think you're good enough. I'm gonna peace out." You're like, okay, I guess I'm on my own. But by that point, I was level 3, I think, or almost level 3, and my fire was okay. My wand was actually doing more damage than my first fire was, so I was doing a mix of that, and then you go into an area and a cutscene happens where a girl like falls from the sky, very anime style, and like she lands right on you, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I killed someone already," and she's very ignorant to this world because she's just some alien girl. I don't know. Anyway, she apologizes profusely and runs away, and then you run into her again when you see the dragon, because the dragon is the first boss.
Yeah.
And I just kind of went into it. I was like, I'm just gonna see what happens and just fight this thing. And I was level 5, I think. And thank God you fight with her. She's there to fight with you, because it was very difficult.
Yeah.
Even with her, and she does heal you sometimes, because I went through my 10 monomate, 10 dimate, and 2 trimate, I think.
Yeah.
I went through, and escape doll, and she died a couple times, which I did not think would happen. And it's the same as PSO, where when you pause, it does not pause the game.
Right.
So I couldn't just. So if I thought ahead, right, I would have put Moon Atomizer on my customized screen so I could quickly revive her, because I needed her desperately.
Yeah.
So I was just going through menus quickly trying to revive her with a Moon Atomizer, very fun, PSO stuff.
Yeah.
I had learned an ice as well at this point. So I was using both against him, and ice is good because it goes in like a line,
Right. So it can
hits
hit
multiple times.
because he has multiple targets on it.
And he does in this too. He looks a little different, but it's basically the same dragon.
Yeah.
But he plays totally differently. He has totally different, styles. He goes into the air instead of underground, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's kind of like the episode 2 dragon.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I beat that. I did beat it first try, even though it was very difficult and very scary.
Well, cool.
He dropped an awesome rod, like a staff, the really big one.
Yeah.
Which is a way better item. But yeah, just something about the items and stuff felt more like tailored to a single player experience.
Yeah.
So it felt a little more rewarding when you would beat enemies and stuff, which I thought was really nice.
Yeah, I'll have to try this.
Yeah, so that was my experience with it so far. I'm definitely, interested to play more, but yeah.
I was not, so I played Phantasy Star Universe, and it was just not that good.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like it that much.
What was that for again?
I played it on PC, but it was multi-platform.
Okay.
And then I've played PSO 2 on Xbox One.
Yeah, people liked that for a while, but
Yeah. The character customization is great,
Yeah.
but the actual gameplay was underwhelming. So
yeah. So yeah, I would definitely recommend checking it out. So
cool. I wanted to. All right, so now it's Pokemon time.
Pokemon time, let's go.
Oh wait, nope. You know what?
Never mind.
Right before Pokemon.
Not Pokemon time.
Just because we were talking about the DS and stuff.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Nintendo's Project Atlantis?
I sure have. I watched
Okay.
the Did You Know Gaming video on it.
Well,
But
then
I had
you
heard
already
about
know
it
everything that I was going to
before.
talk about.
I'd actually heard of it before too.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, just the idea of like a big fat 32-bit high power Game Boy, that's pretty cool.
it was very ambitious for the time. My goodness.
And just to hear like the internal battles at Nintendo over what handheld gaming devices should be.
What was it? Yeah. What is handheld gaming?
Yeah.
It reminded me so much of the more modern, like PC tablets that everyone is making now. Basically.
Yeah. It was.
Lenovo has one now, and Xbox
Yeah.
has one, and like
It was going to be
whatever.
a Game Gear, basically.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah. Really interesting. They were such pioneers, Nintendo,
Yeah.
man. It's crazy.
And yeah, I didn't before that video. I didn't know that Wonder Swan was by ex Nintendo.
Oh yeah,
guys.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy too. Yeah, it's a great video. By the way, so we're not gonna go deep into everything, but
Yeah.
highly recommend that video from Did You Know Gaming because it really is interesting, especially because I love mobile gaming. Like mobile gaming hardware is some of my favorite stuff. So yeah.
All right, Pokemon time.
Sure.
So, I was going to talk about this last episode, and I just didn't get to it. So, I'm going to talk about it now. And that is, I watched a video about the Safari Zone in Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Oh,
and a guy basically has figured out the math.
Finally.
He did the math behind it. So...
yeah, it was like we were wrong the whole time or whatever.
Now, I'd say for a lot of Pokemon, especially the ones with higher catch rates, just throw a Safari Ball.
And
That's
just hope.
generally the best.
If you're just trying to catch a Nidorino, just throw
it. If it's got an extremely low rate like Chansey, throwing a bait can actually improve how easy it is to catch.
Insane.
Because it sets it to like a value of a certain value, and if it's below a certain threshold, it'll just like set to that value, and so it actually winds up being higher with like Chansey, for instance.
So
and
funny.
Then also, whether or not the Pokemon is going to run is decided at the beginning of the turn, not after you've thrown a rock or whatever.
Right. So it's sort of predetermined.
Yeah. So like, if you throw a rock turn 1, that has no impact on whether they run turn 1, but it does impact whether they run turn 2.
Yeah.
So that first one, so I think what it came down to is for these Pokemon with these low catch rates, you throw a bait first, and you want to basically make sure that they are eating, and that their status continues to be that they're eating. And they're going to do that for a certain number of turns, and then you want to and if you haven't caught them yet, then you want to throw another bait. And this is going to come down to how many Safari Balls you have left, because once you get down to few enough, it's actually better to just start throwing rocks and then throwing Safari Balls after, because it's kind of like it's almost like you have nothing to lose otherwise. So
interesting.
And this guy had like, I think he had 16 GameCubes all running, and he had awesome. And he got shiny Chansey with the lucky egg.
Oh my gosh, that's like a 1 in 20,000 or something.
Yeah, it's obscene. the rarity of this thing.
That's so awesome. Yeah, shinies with their 5% held item is so insane. Yeah, people. I saw someone doing that with like Seadra, I think, trying to get a Dragon Fang Seadra. That's just crazy, man. Yeah.
So, I thought that I had already completed the Pokedex in Sun and Moon,
right,
and also in Sword and Shield.
You were wrong.
I was wrong. That is, in fact, that was not, in fact, the case.
Yeah.
So,
it's a good thing you have a brother who has a full living dex of all of these games.
So that prompted me to make a new spreadsheet where I'm tracking my Pokedex progress.
Which is the most fun stuff to me, by the way, in Pokemon in general. I just love getting living dexes and stuff.
So I had already completed the Pokedex in Scarlet and Violet, or Scarlet in particular.
Yeah. But Paldean.
Yeah. So like base game plus
the 2 DLCs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
which is like 800 Pokemon total, I think. Yeah.
And I completed the Legends Arceus Dex. And then the Lumiose Pokedex in Legends EA. I'm
not even done with that.
I have not gotten the DLC.
Yeah, me either.
I don't have any of the Hyperspace Pokedex, but
which I need to do, because if you complete it all in Pokemon Home, you get a shiny Volcanion, and I want that so bad.
So I got
it's such a gross yellow. I love it.
So I had that, but yeah. So I go into Moon and I'm like, okay, what am I missing? And it turns out I was missing 2 Ultra Beasts, I had a type null that I had not yet evolved into Silvally. I had a Cosmog that I had not yet evolved into Cosmoem. I did not have Solgaleo. And I didn't have Necrozma. So I had to, of course, get type null up to max friendship first.
Of course.
And then got it evolved into
Good
Silvally.
old friendship evos, yeah.
And then evolved Cosmog into Cosmoem. And I remembered so little of this game. I was just like, where am I?
What is happening?
What is going on?
Seriously.
Also, I somehow got rid of my Soothe Bell.
Ugh.
My Soothe Bell is just gone.
Yeah.
And so, like, you can search your box for Pokemon that have held items. It was not in there. It was not on my item list. It was not on any of my party Pokemon.
Why don't I have a Soothe
It was
Bell?
just gone.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did with it.
So type null took a little longer than it could have. Yeah.
A little longer. And then Necrozma was super easy.
Thankfully, they made
thankfully.
him with an easy catch rate. You know?
Oh, also, I hadn't caught any of the Tapus except Coco.
Yeah.
So I caught
Fini,
Tapu Lele
and Bulu.
yeah. Lele and
Fini,
Bulu
Lele,
were
Bulu.
really easy.
Fini,
I didn't
Lele, Bulu.
even put them to sleep or paralyze them. I damaged them down to about half health and then just
Sweet.
caught them with a couple of Ultra Balls. Tapu Fini was a lot more difficult.
Just happened to be
yeah.
RNG. Yep.
It took a little while, but I got it.
Yeah.
And then
I like them a lot. They're cool legendaries.
and I just traded with you for the last 3 and
Yep.
boom, done.
Because I found I have all 4 of them physically, and I couldn't find which one had the living dex.
Yeah.
I forgot. It was Ultra Moon, it turned out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a full living dex.
Now I
of
have not
the whole
completed the
thing,
decks in
so.
Ultra Moon, and I'm not sure I ever will. But
I mean, I have them all. So I mean, if you just want help, I can help. But the Ultra games,
so then
so good.
in Scarlet, which is another game, I thought I had completed the decks. I was missing more than 50 Pokemon.
Insane. You mean Sword and Shield? Sorry,
Yeah,
you said Scarlet. Sorry.
Sword and Shield. Yes,
That's okay.
Sword in particular.
Yeah.
And then I open Sword, and I'm like, I don't know where I am or what I was doing or why I have the team that I have.
So funny.
So I went and
I feel like coming back to any game like that is always like that. It's
So I dug
funny.
through my boxes and got my actual team out.
Like, where
and
am I? What's happening?
And then I just started.
Here we
I
go.
pulled up
Let's
Cerebi
collect.
and I
Yep.
just started catching Pokemon.
Yep.
And
It's great.
I got everything except there were a couple that were pretty rare and they were
Just
like
annoying.
mind-numbingly annoying to get. Now, I tried for over an hour to get a Drampa and I never saw one once. And so I gave up on that and moved on.
Yeah. I don't remember catching one in Sword and Shield, or where you do. So
And then, so I was like, oh, I have Shield, so I can get some over from Shield, but how do I do that? And so I got Pokemon Home, and thankfully, the free version of Pokemon Home, you can transfer Pokemon one at a time from game to game, from save to save. You can't transfer from Legends EA back to any of the prior games.
you can't transfer down, unfortunately. Yeah. Which is messed up.
Yeah, but I could do between Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet, or between Legends Arceus, or between
which is awesome.
Let's Go Eevee. So I did
most of the time.
Yeah, and then so I pull up Let's Go Eevee to get a Kabuto, and it turned out my save was gone. Because I let our niece Savannah play on it. And she even made her own profile on my Switch, but I didn't realize that I had her playing on my profile, and so I had no save data left. So I started a new file and beat the game again.
Yep, it's like, well, I guess I'm gonna beat all of
just to get a Kabuto.
That's funny.
And so I did that, and I only needed 2 Pokemon by the time you and I traded for Pokemon Sword, and that was Glastrier and
Drampa. Yeah.
Drampa.
Yep, which thankfully I had. Not in Sword and Shield, but in Home, and they were transferable. So yep. Yay.
So yeah,
so you done did it.
That took a bit, but I got it. And that's probably all I care
Which
about
means
completing
you could probably get
in
the
terms of Pokedexes.
shiny charms in those games if you care.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yep.
Um,
I still got to do that in ZA. I took a break from ZA. I haven't even finished it
Yeah.
still to
Oh,
this
wow.
day, which is crazy. But my life's crazy. So I never play video games.
yeah.
So yeah, I do need to get back to that and get the shiny charm and stuff because I do actually really enjoy that game.
So
Yeah, it sucks that the DLC sucks. Pretty
Yeah.
much the consensus is it's not that fun and kind of tedious in some parts. And the new megas and stuff are really cool, I think.
yeah.
Meowstick got a mega, which I love. Love Meowstick. Absol got another mega,
Yeah.
which looks so sick. Lucaria's new one is cool. But still, yeah.
I've been watching a
Not
bunch.
worth $30.
Yeah, I've been watching a bunch of Wolfie's videos because he did the month of champions where he did a video
Right.
every single day.
Yeah, that's a lot of videos.
And then I saw a video on his channel about Ray Rizzo, who I had never heard of, who was the only ever 3-time Pokemon World Champion.
Dude, he's the man. That's crazy.
And it's really unfortunate that he got a ton of he unknowingly went into a tournament, and I believe that it was unknowing.
Yeah.
I believe that he was that he didn't realize.
He had all the games. He had the
Yeah.
means to just make those teams himself.
Because I guess he had someone like a friend of his building his team for him, and his friend put in a Pokemon that you can't legally get, like you can't tournament legally get. Without hacking the game, basically.
It was generated in some way,
or whatever. And so, and people were like, "Man, I can't believe that he's playing in
How
a tournament
dare he? Yeah.
with, and cheating." And
cheating, yeah. Everyone was like, "This guy's cheating." It's
and
like,
so,
dude,
like the backlash
using the term
was so
cheating
strong,
is so insane
that he basically like bowed out, and I think that's
the internet
really
for you,
unfortunate.
dude.
But yeah.
That's the internet for you.
And yeah, and then I also watched a video on just Wolfie's story and like how he got into competitive Pokemon. That was really cool too, I think. Fascinating. And so I got interested in Champions, and Champions is free to play. So I downloaded it, and I went through all the tutorial fights, and I have my name on there is Gen 1er. And I have an all Gen 1 team.
So
it's
funny.
just a novelty team because I'm just going to play into my
Yeah, I love it.
my thing. Now I don't think I have played against any human players yet. Part of the tutorial is doing one ranked match, but I'm pretty sure it's just against a bot.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure even when you do go and play ranked, the first few fights are against bots anyway, or something like that.
They throw some bots in,
Yeah. So I don't think I've actually played against any humans yet.
It's part of just making it as like inclusive as possible for people who are basically bad at Pokemon.
Yeah. But I would like to try to stream it, and I think that could maybe be our first stream as this podcast.
Yeah.
I can't make any promises of when this will happen, but I would
keep
like
an eye
to
on
do
our Twitter/X account at the Brothers G Pod if you're interested in our stream possibly coming up. Just keep an eye out there. We'll try to give a lot of notice for when we have that scheduled. It will be on Twitch, and we do have a Twitch account. You can search the Brothers Game, probably find us on there.
And I want to put a VOD up on our YouTube channel.
100%. Yeah, if we do this stream, there will be a VOD on our main YouTube channel too. So, yep, make it easy.
Yep.
So keep an eye out. That could happen.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. It would just be Brian's perspective, but I would definitely be there as well doing color commentary and being like, wow, that chose that move, huh? Yikes.
Yep.
So, yeah. That'd be fun. That'd be pretty cool.
Yep. And so after I quit, put down Sonic Heroes.
After I killed Sonic.
Yeah. After I murdered Sonic in Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yep.
I was like, okay, what am I going to play next? I was sitting there. This was, I think, like a Thursday evening or something.
Whoa. Was it a dark and stormy night?
And I was like, I really don't feel like doing anything. So I played Pokemon.
No way! You played Pokemon? That's crazy.
So I have 2 Pokemon ROM hacks for Gen 1 that I'm playing. One is Pokemon Pure RGB, and one is Pokemon Yume. And so Pure RGB has a ton of cool features.
Okay. Pure features?
Yes. So
yes.
the Pokedex now shows the Pokemon's base stats.
Oh, nice. That's a nice little bonus.
Also, the town map is integrated into the Pokedex instead of being an item in your bag.
Yeah, so you can just pop it open more easily.
Yep, and it shows you like where Pokemon are
found,
like in Gen 2. And then there's updated sprites. There's like even some of the move animations are different. A bunch of the weaker, less good moves were just completely changed to be better.
Okay.
Roar is now a damaging attack.
Oh, that's different.
The types of some moves were changed. So like, like Karate Chop is fighting now, like it is in all the later gens, except Gen 1 where it's normal.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that.
But like Horn Attack is now a rock type move.
Oh, man. That makes Rhyhorn really good.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, and like my Nidoking has...
Oh, Nidoking too,
a good rock type move, which has way higher accuracy than Rock Slide. Yes. So
that is the problem with rock moves.
There is also a ground type move that's like it's like supposed to be like kicking up dirt. I forget what they named it, unfortunately, but so like my
Mud Slap,
my Dodrio knows it, which also Doduo and Dodrio are now flying ground.
Oh my gosh.
But that kind of makes sense. It's a flightless bird.
Yeah. No.
That runs on the ground. So there were a few like cool like changes like that. Ponyta and Rapidash are now normal fire.
I like that. Because their physical attack is so good that it makes them use normal type moves well.
Goldeen and Seeking are normal water. Sandshrew and Sandslash are normal ground.
Totally makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ninetales is fire ghost.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Always what I've wanted. Which, because in later gens, it learns ghost moves on its own. It learns Will-O-Wisp, and which I guess is fire, but it's a very ghostly move.
Yeah.
But they can often learn Hex on their own. So yeah, I think Ghost totally works with Ninetales.
He made Ghost a dynamic type, and what he means by that is so Ghost attacks if the Pokemon's special stat is higher than its physical attack stat, then the Ghost move will be special.
Whoa, that's crazy.
So it's dependent on the stats of the Pokemon.
Terrablast.
Yeah. And I'm guessing there's probably multiple Ghost type moves and not just Lick.
So busted, yeah.
So I'm going to have a Gengar on my final team.
Yeah, because it's going to be ridiculous.
Also, Trade Evolutions now just evolve at level 37.
Yeah, nice.
So you can get them in the game.
That's always nice.
You can just catch like every Pokemon in the game, just in regular
more catchable stuff,
grass and stuff. So I already have.
Are there wild Eevees too?
Yes, in Route 1.
Oh, jeez.
So I've had an Eevee since Route 1.
That's generous.
And now it's Jolteon.
Yeah.
Which also, there are a handful of hidden evolution stones just scattered around. So I was able to find a Thunderstone before Rock Tunnel.
You're like, I have a Jolteon so early. Yeah. That's
which
fun.
I wanted one even earlier. I was like,
sure,
kind of missing having electric on some of these fights.
That's often what I hate about like it's an issue even in like Gen 4 and 5. How like some stuff like a Dusk Stone or like some shiny stone or something you can only get in like post game or near the post game.
Yeah.
Freaking annoys the crap out of me. I'm like, let me use a cool Pokemon during my playthrough.
Yeah.
Like, great, I have it after I've done everything. Cool, I'm now done with the game, so who cares?
Yeah.
So annoying. Anyway, sometimes, especially now that I have like, hacked DSs and 3DSs, I'll just hack in those items because I'm like, because you suck, Pokemon. Just let me use the Pokemon I want to use. Anyway.
Yeah. And like in the options menu, there's like 5 pages of options. And lots of different stuff you can do.
That makes sense. Cool new built-in stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. You can change some of the type effectivenesses to match later gens. So like you can change Ghost type to be super effective against Psychic. Like it was always intended to be, but instead Psychic is immune to Ghost in Gen 1.
Yeah, weird.
So you can change that. You can in Gen 1 only, Bug is weak to Poison and Poison is weak to Bug. You can change it so that it works like Gen 2 onwards.
Yeah.
And I think Fire and Ice are also different in their weakness and resistance, and you can change that to behave like later gens as well. There are a few items that like don't count against your inventory if you're carrying them.
That's nice, yeah. Especially like key items you can't get rid of and stuff.
Mew is under the truck.
Of course. Of course. Well, that's good.
Yeah. And then like the trainers have different Pokemon, a wider variety of Pokemon, and the AI is a little better. And
typically it's a little more difficult.
So yeah, it's actually has been more difficult for me. Hasn't been nearly as easy
try
as
a little
usual.
bit.
Yeah. Well, basically, I'm just having to make frequent trips to the Pokemon Center because I still don't have any revives, and so this would be very difficult to Nuzlocke.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Like not like Kaizo difficult, but way more difficult than any base game Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah, base game Nuzlocks are not that difficult. Like especially if you just grind.
Yeah.
Like it's just
and
annoying.
like I have now done multiple deathless runs just by using only Squirtle.
Without even trying. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That said,
the good Nuzlocks nowadays put like a level cap on your Pokemon.
Well, so I want to do a hardcore Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to just do one on regular Gen 1. Just
good
for
luck.
The fun of
it's
it.
hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Gen 1 can be hard to do it all.
Yeah. Because now I've done regular Nuzlocke and I've done deathless. So I want to try hardcore Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
And I want to try to restrict it even further because the rule says you can be up to the level of their highest Pokemon. I want to be the level of their lowest Pokemon and try that.
You can try it.
See if I can do
love it. I would love to hear about it. I actually started a platinum playthrough on here too recently. I added in I gave myself a starter Eevee and a starter Baniri. Nothing special about them, but I did give them Soothe Bells just to make my life a little easier.
Yeah.
I don't like hacking too much because then I'm like, what's the point? I don't make it too easy. So I didn't like max out their IVs or anything.
Yeah.
I just made them pretty average.
Ooh, that reminds me. In Pokemon, in Pure RGB, when you beat a gym, you get 2 Apex chips. And when you give a Pokemon an Apex chip, it gets max IVs.
Jeez.
It gets
That's
perfect
hardcore.
IVs.
Yeah. That's cool. Quite a good little bonus. Yeah.
Yep. So I've given one now to each of my 6, which, if you want to know my team, I'm pretty sure I remember it.
Good luck remembering all 6. Maybe 5.
Yeah. So Squirtle / Blastoise, as always. Jolteon, as previously mentioned. Primeape. Nidoking. Dodrio.
Yeah, ground type.
And
From what I hear.
Gengar.
Ooh, Gengar.
Which I don't have yet because I haven't reached Pokemon Tower yet.
Heck yeah.
But
Gengar's cool.
yeah. So at the moment, the 6th is a level 6 Bellsprout.
Nice. He knows cut.
Knows cut and flash.
My man, cut and flash.
Also, they made it so like basically every Pokemon in the whole game can learn cut and flash and the other HMs so that you can just give any Pokemon one of those.
Yeah, that's nice. That's funny.
You can turn the bike music off so that it's just the normal background music while you're on the bike. I kind of like that, actually.
I like that too, because the bike music's good, but like I miss the other music that I'm missing now because I'm riding the bike. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just very different from me for me because of how long I've been playing and how used to I am of the bike music. And I'm like, oh, I'm riding the bike and it's not the bike music. Interesting.
Yeah. Weird. Yes. Weird. Before we go, I wanted to mention, out of nowhere, like Nintendo's been doing, they just kind of shadow drop stuff now.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, this game you didn't know is coming out, and it's coming out next month, and it's great, and everyone's losing their minds. So they dropped out of nowhere a new Star Fox game.
Yes. Okay, so people are already mad about how the models look?
Of course, people are furious.
That was the first thing I didn't hear about the game.
Yeah,
the first thing I heard about was
mad.
people mad about the models.
So I'll tell you everything. Out of nowhere, they just said, hey, in like 20 minutes, there's going to be a Star Fox Direct that we're posting, and it's going to be showing off the new game. And they showed it. And it's a little more realistic looking and less cartoonish looking, which I think some people just don't care for. It is a remake of Star Fox 64. It is that story and that sort of gameplay, but it is so wildly different and new that I would say it's just based off of the original game.
Yeah.
The 64 game. I will say, because in like the SNES area, if you look at the box art and the commercials for Star Fox in the very first SNES version, they used puppets for Star Fox and the crew.
Yeah.
And the new models look like the puppets, which I absolutely love.
Yeah.
I think that's great. It's literally the original Star Fox.
I did see a side-by-side of those, yeah.
And so because of that especially, I really like the new designs. And there's this still from one of the cutscenes where Fox is wearing like sunglasses and he looks like freaking Maverick.
Yeah.
And he looks so freaking cool. Like everyone's like, this is the coolest man on the planet.
Yeah.
Basically most people now that from what I've seen, especially big Star Fox fans, are just calling everyone tourists who are making fun of it. They're like, you only know Star Fox because of Smash Bros. And you can shut up. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. This looks awesome. And it's only $50. It's not 60 or 70.
No.
Only $50.
Nice.
Even though it looks gorgeous, and it's coming out next month. It comes out June 25th.
Cool.
Like, it's no time, and I'm going to buy it day one. I'm actually really excited about it. I think it looks really cool. So yeah, I'm all about it.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen? So the folks who created Emerald Kaizo have now dropped Platinum Kaizo.
Oh snap!
And that is what everybody's all the Nuzlockers are streaming right
100%,
now.
Yeah.
And it is hard,
I'm sure.
apparently.
I'm sure. Okay, that's fun. I'm sure I'll see a video at some point. About
I saw.
Love to see Small Ant do it.
I saw Pokemon Challenge's first attempt at it.
He's gonna go for it immediately. Yeah.
He got. I think he wiped. I think he recently wiped on Cynthia.
On Cynthia, yeah. Nice.
Which I'm sure a lot of people are going to.
I'm sure.
She's pretty
She's
tough.
pretty difficult in the original. So.
Yeah. Oh. He also did a video on a guy who did Emerald Kaizo Deathless.
Jeez.
And
that's possible.
Yeah, it took like almost 500 attempts.
Man,
some
people love that stuff. I could never. Yeah. I do not care enough.
It's funny. Apparently,
try.
Torchic is not usually the go-to, but he like was doing something with chat where he had to do it. And so
they made him
he's like, okay. And
chat made me do it.
It carried him all the way to the end.
It like worked out, actually. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. I love it.
There was another Pokemon on his team that like isn't part of the meta for this type of run, and like that he didn't expect to be good, and it was really good. It like came in clutch.
Love it.
I
That's
don't remember which
Pokemon though
Pokemon
for
it
you,
was,
dude.
but yeah.
Sometimes weird stuff just happens. I swear. I will say, since we're on the subject, the Game Grumps have been doing a platinum Nuzlocke. It's their Aaron's first Nuzlocke ever. And it's been requested for years now, right? That they do a Nuzlocke, and they chose platinum because it's one of the most beloved games, and it is so great to watch because they're so dumb,
Right.
and like Aaron says stuff so confidently about Pokemon, and he's completely wrong. And it's so funny, and he has wiped like 3 times.
Yeah.
On like the stupidest things. Just recently, he was just grinding a little bit on wild Pokemon. He was grinding on Gravelers.
Okay.
Do you see the problem with grinding on a wild Graveler?
Yeah.
They know the move self-destruct. Why would you ever even consider fighting a wild Graveler in a Nuzlocke? It's just stupid. Like, especially if they're not that much lower of a level than you. So he lost his Floatzel to a random, just a random Graveler.
Yeah.
And it was just a very Game Grumps moment. It's like, oh, this could be bad. Oh no. As it's Zero. And they have great editing too. The editor made like a eulogy for the Floatzel, and it showed like this department store and like these fur coats. Like he was turned into like that he was skinned basically.
Wow.
So that was lovely. And of course that was like one of his best Pokemon too.
Yeah.
Like, his highest level Pokemon is a Chimecho. He didn't even he wasn't forced to have that Pokemon. He chose that Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like a terrible Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like it is not strong at all.
Yeah, I love Chimecho, but
he's so cute, right? But he's terrible. Anyway,
that's one plushie I would actually like to have.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's a good
I'd like
one.
a real life Chimecho Chime.
I think they make them. Yeah,
That would be cool.
They're in
yeah.
Japan, I think. Yeah. Next time we go to Japan, we'll find one.
Yeah.
At a Pokemon Center. Anyway, it's hilarious to see because most videos of Nuzlocks and stuff are people like Small Ant or Pokemon Challenges who are like so incredible. They're encyclopedias of Pokemon knowledge. Wolfie too. And so to have the opposite of that is hilarious to see. Like he could have sworn that Fairy was introduced in Gen 4. Like just such
Small Ant
blatantly wrong information.
Did a video where he played Pokemon Champions and tried competitive.
Awesome. Oh yeah, I haven't watched that. I should definitely try that. Yeah.
He got really lucky on a few fights.
He's a lucky man. He's one of those people that I feel like just gets lucky a lot. I love that. Yep. So fun stuff.
Yep.
Fun stuff, that Pokemon. That's probably why I wanted to play Platinum again.
Yeah.
Was watching the Game Rose play it. But yeah. I'm gonna get a Tropius in this playthrough.
Nice.
I've never used it, but it's such a cool design of a Pokemon. I'm like, I'm gonna get a Tropius.
You can watch a Platinum Kaizo video to be like, oh, thank God I don't have to do that.
Thank God I'm not playing Kaizo. Exactly. Seriously.
Yeah.
So
well,
funny.
anyway, thanks everybody for listening.
Thanks for listening. That's the episode. I'm very tired. Hey, we mentioned it earlier, but if you're on YouTube, please give us a like, a comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and survive.
Thank you, everybody who's downloaded. Please continue to do so. Number go up.
Means a lot. We love to see the
More and more.
analytics of everything. So, really cool that you guys are out there listening. Shout out to Germany, all our German listeners. Still, I love that. And keep it cool. Maybe, do you think it's just people using VPNs in Germany?
Could be. I don't know.
Anyway, who cares? We're going to go now.
All right. Good night,
Thanks.
everybody.
Bye.